Manifestor energy type. Manifestors make up about 8% of the population, and they have the fuel to bring creations to life fast. Now let's be clear, they do not have access to consistent energy as they don't have a defined sacral center. Instead, their energy comes in surges, giving them the need to balance periods of work, which is usually quite a high intensity, with equal times of rest and recharge. Manifestors are very cyclic beings who live in a constant ebb and flow with life. Their gift is to act independently, take initiative, impact others, and catalyze new realities. They are often self-centered, independent change agents who are here to trust their instincts. They must know that even if they haven't seen it done before, it can be done, and they are the exact right person for the job if it feels aligned. Manifestors have a closed and repelling aura that is designed to impact or initiate action. Once they have an idea, they can lock in their goal and go into total surge mode. Their aura is designed to move any resistance out of their path, including people, during the process. Now, for this reason, their strategy is to inform, as this gives others a heads up that they're about to go into full-on creative mode. Now, if you've made your decision to create something and bring it into the world, and you're dedicated to following this process, when you inform, know that informing is not asking for permission. You're simply telling those you care about in a loving way that this is what you're going to do, and maybe ask for their support. You're not inviting feedback. You're not asking your loved ones if you should or should not do that thing. At this point, you've made your firm decision about what you're going to do next, and you're simply informing, hey, this is what I'm doing. If you are met with a lot of questions about why or things that really slow you down, please stay true to yourself and know that you've made this decision to create this thing that you're going to bring to the world for a reason, for a purpose, and that there's no need to explain yourself. Honoring a surge and informing gives manifestors a health-inducing feeling of peace. However, when manifestors don't honor their surge or they don't inform, they're vulnerable to creating an anger in their body and mind that contributes to disease. Now, it's also worth noting that manifesting generators can also have a few of these manifestor traits. It's because a manifesting generator is a hybrid of a generator and a manifestor. Now, some human design traditionalists will tell you that manifesting generators do not express any manifestor traits. However, in my personal and professional experience, I have noticed with certainty that manifesting generators often do well when they also adopt the strategy of to inform, provided they have first followed their strategy of to respond. Manifesting generators often need to combine those two strategies in order to activate their highest level of creativity and move people out of the way, decrease the resistance that they may face. So it's just interesting to note that the manifestor energy does also come up in those manifesting generator people. To clarify, a manifestor's strategy is to inform, and manifestors can gauge how well aligned they are with their strategy by gauging their emotional reactions. So the more peace a manifestor experiences, generally the more they're honoring their surges and informing others. However, the more anger they experience, the more likely it is they're not honoring their surges and they're not informing others that the surge is about to happen. Now, when manifestors experience too much anger, they're prone to issues with fatigue, hypertension, psoriasis, tumours, pneumonia, liver dysfunction, inflammation, sinusitis, PMS, and ulcers. Now, at the first sign of these issues, it's important for manifestors to lean further into their healing strategy of to inform. This will help realign their energetic body and tell their cells that it's time to release the resistance that's created the symptoms in their body and that healing can begin. From a herbal medicine perspective, the herb holy basil, also known as tulsi, can help manifestors connect with their powerful inner voice. The energetics of this herb have a natural affinity for the throat chakra, and manifestors have a very strong throat chakra because the manifesting energy, it always has that throat chakra activation that is a keynote of the manifestor. And this herb really helps that throat expressive, creative, manifesting energy to vibrate in its highest resonance. Here is a healing energy process for manifestors. What you want to do is speak aloud or in your mind to yourself these words. I now call in my soul, higher self, and spirit guides. Please work with me using the flame of purification to dissolve all anger from my cells, emotional body, mental body, and energetic field. Release me from all anger I carry towards people, places, and situations, and free any anger they have towards me. I request that these energies now evaporate from my body, mind, and spirit. I trust that peace is filling all parts of my being, and that it is my natural state of resonance. And so it is. Now I want you to take 3 long, deep breaths in and out to integrate these words. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And 3rd time in and out. To close this healing process, I now invite you to say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you.